Hi everybody, this is Natalie Restored, your therapeutic hypnotist and rapid transformational therapist. So hi, and thank you for joining me here in this live Facebook video. It's actually the second video of the Better Being Project. So remember, I'm here to present you actually on a regular basis, once a week, videos that will share with you some tips and information to help you balance every aspect of yourself. So thank you, whoever's joining me right now. I'm trying to look at my cell phone to see who's there, who's live. So welcome, and once again, just share this video, put some love, some likes, and that will be great, as it is the beginning of a great adventure. So once again, here to share with you today the second video of the Better Being Project, which is a project where I will share through videos information about how to balance your spiritual aspect, your mental aspect, your emotional aspect, and your physical aspect. Most of the time we work hard on one or two of those aspects, and we have a tendency to forget the other one, or we see a specialist, one person really dedicated to help you more on the spiritual aspect and another one on the physical aspect. But we know that we're all connected, we're all one whole, based on all those different elements. So it is vital for all of us to understand that we need to connect to all of them and not neglect one because we don't know much about it, or because we're not too tempted, or we don't know how to. So these videos, once again, from the Better Being Project, are focused on helping you, and they will never be more than 10-15 minutes. So I will start right away. Today is the second video, and what I will do every time is with you take a few minutes just to evaluate this week, today, right now, how you feel on all those levels. So let's start with the physical level. On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel today? Hi, if you're just joining me right now. Once again, share, like. I would love to share the good news with everybody, knowing that if you're connecting with me right now by sharing, by liking, depending where you're watching this video, just like the page, share it with others, and every time, every week, you will be notified when there's ever a new video coming up. But once again, it's time for you to evaluate how you feel right now. Physically, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do you feel right now? So once again, 1, you feel down, no energy at all, and 10, yes, you're ready to rock. So how do you feel right now, 1 to 10? That would be great just to have a little pad and a little notebook for you to write this down. That would be great. And once again, how do you feel from 1 to 10? Now, let's go to the mental level. Mental level is your thoughts, your thinking, your intellect. Do you feel you've learned enough things today, this week? Do you feel that you fed your intellect enough, or do you feel that, no, I need more information, I feel I'm lacking information? So once again, 1 is like, no, I haven't fed my intellect at all, and 10, yes, really, I had all the mental food I need. So once again, rate yourself from 1 to 10. On the emotional level, how do you feel from 1 to 10? 1, it's like you do not control your emotions. They're coming. It's like they're taking control. And 1, that would be a good one. And they're not making you happy. 10, it's like you're totally connected to your emotions. You understand how you feel, why your emotions are here. And when we're talking about emotions, we're not here to judge if they are good or bad. Even anger can be positive if you listen to it and you try to understand why it is there in your life. So once again, 1, you feel totally controlled by your emotions. You have totally no control over it. They're leading you totally. And 10, yes, you understand what they mean, and you follow those messages. Now, on the spiritual level, how do you feel? I'm just checking the time to make sure. Hi everybody, whoever joined right away, hi. And I'm just checking the time. I want to respect the 10-15 minutes. And okay, spiritual level, how do you feel? 1, you don't have any spiritual life, or at least today you did not, or this week you didn't have the time to either meditate, to do yoga, to read about, spirituality, to pray, to just connect yourself to your intuition and creativity. So once again, that would be a 1. And 10, you have spent a lot of time today and this week to connect to your intuition, to your creativity, to your spirituality. Once again, spirituality can be anything. And if you're not, anything connected to centering yourself and listening to your intuition. If you're not too sure what all those levels mean, please go back to video number 1. Whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, search, you will find the video number 1, as it explains really what each level is talking about. So once again, now you have your own evaluation of the previous week, of today, and how do you feel? How do you feel? Is there a level, is there a part of you that was neglected today? And once again, set goals for today. In a few seconds, I will actually ask you to set aside from your regular life, as we will have a self-transformational session, including a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of hypnosis, and a little bit of visualization. But before we start it, I really want you to really measure each of these levels. So once again, physical from 1 to 10, emotional from 1 to 10, mental from 1 to 10, and spiritual from 1 to 10. Now, if you're totally happy with the levels you have achieved, what is a good level? You're the only one to really know. 5, 6 could be very good. But if you want to push it up, then bring it up to an 8 or a 10 if you want to, of course. But set your goals for today, as we will experience a great, deep transforming session today, right now, in the next minutes. So once again, do you need to work more on the physical, more on the emotional, more on the mental, or more on the spiritual, or maybe 2 or 3 of them? So when you're ready, just set your goals. I need to eat better. I need to work out a bit more. I need to walk more. I need to communicate more with people. I need to connect myself with my emotions. I really don't understand. They're really overwhelming me. I don't read enough. I watch too much TV. I want to change that. Or I'm totally disconnected with my creative side. So take a few seconds right now, and remember, you can replay this video as often as you want, so there's no problems for that. But you need to set those goals for today, as the following little session we will have together will be based on your goals today. So I'm giving you just 30 seconds. Have a piece of paper, write down, okay, my goals for today are to work on 1 or 2 or more levels. And it's fine if you need to improve those levels. So whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, you can work on those 4 levels today. It will be fine. Okay, so take some time for that. I will have a little glass of water while you do that, as we will start soon. And make sure you can be in a quiet environment for the next minutes. Okay, it should last maximum 8 minutes, but you need to be connected, or make sure there's no sound around you. If you're sitting, if you're seated, make sure your feet are touching the ground and you won't be disturbed. So if you can do that, if you need to replay this video, it will be available for replay, and you have a full week to replay this video and practice it. Next week we'll have something else, but if you use this tool at least for a week, you will feel some changes. So I'm having a little sip there, chin chin, and we'll start very soon. Good. So hi to whoever is joining me. Please send me a little message, actually. Tell me, you can actually tell me what level you're at right now, or what you want to work on today. That would be great. Once again, those little hearts, send those little hearts, share with your friends those videos, as it's just the beginning of the adventure. I mean, this is video number 2, and I definitely want to make a lot of videos to give you enough tools. You will probably prefer more tools over some that I'm offering, and it's totally fine, but they will all help them. So at least try. Help you, at least try them. All right, you all set your goals. Very good. Thank you for joining me. So you know what? I will relax with you. So if you do not close your eyes, I may, just to focus on what I'm supposed to do, as I want to enjoy this session with you. So if you're seated, well, first of all, if you can put headphones, that would be great. Okay. If not, once again, make sure you won't be disturbed for the next, let's say, 8 minutes or so. Okay. If you're seated, put your feet on the ground, palms of your hands up. Make sure your arms are relaxed. And if you wear glasses, just remove them Make sure your back is supported by a chair or something. And if you're lying down, it's fine. But sitting down is great simply because it allows you to really focus on the words. If not, you might fall asleep. It's not bad if you fall asleep on that recording, but at the same time, it would be great if you could be focusing on my words. Focusing on my words will help you to see, feel the shift, feel the changes, okay? So I think we're ready to start. First, we start with deep breathing, and that is the start of every inner work. Okay, and you could do that anywhere. So we will do that 5 times, inhaling through the mouth and exhaling through the nose. Okay, let's do it. Again, through the mouth. We have 3 more. And one last one. Okay, so your eyes are closed. I'm opening them again, but just to make sure I'm saying everything, but now your eyes are closed. And remember that my voice is the only guide here. If you do hear the sounds, whatever they are, they do not matter. My voice will guide you. Any other sound will actually take you deeper into this beautiful and relaxing meditation session. So once again, breathing through the mouth and exhale through the nose, repeating this. But I would like you to use your imagination to create images in your mind. I would like you actually to visualize yourself in a forest. So you're right there. Your feet are touching the ground of the forest and you look around, you see the trees, you see, depending how the forest look like, you might see the sky through the branches, you might see the sun, or maybe not as much, but it doesn't matter. You're just there to relax, you're just there to let go. And you are in a safe environment, you're in a safe place, you feel good, you feel totally yourself right there. So once again, breathing in always through the mouth. And exhaling through the nose, you're right there. And I want you to look around. What kind of trees, what kind of vegetation do you see around you? Okay, good. Now, do you hear anything around you? Do you have birds? Do you have maybe the wind making some wind or some noise, through the leaves and the branches? Good. Okay. Do you feel anything on your skin? Just connect. You're there in an environment where everything's fine, where everything is pleasant. Just be there right now. Good. Once again, if you're just joining us, just close your eyes and breathe in through the mouth and exhale through the nose. Very, very good. Very good. And you're in this beautiful forest, but right in front of you, there's a beautiful path. A beautiful welcoming path, and you're so connected with that environment. You created it. It's part of you. You can always add elements to it if you want to make it more comfortable, more secure, more safe, more pleasant. And you can retrieve elements if you want to change it. Remember, you are the creator of that environment. So once again, still breathing in through the mouth and exhaling through the nose. You are on this path in the forest in a place where everything is possible. And I want you to walk forward on that path. And right in front of you, there's a light, and you're kind of attracted by that light. It's kind of almost as if there was an opening right in front of you. So I would like you to just walk forward right in front of you. And you're definitely getting closer and closer, feeling good, feeling relaxed. All the muscles are letting go. Any kind of tension you may have within you is really letting go. You're letting loose. Nerves, ligaments are just relaxing. The closer you're walking towards that light, beautiful opening in the forest right in front of you, the deeper you take yourself into that beautiful relaxation where the mind, the body, the emotions are just simply letting go. Very, very good, very good. And now, just before entering into contact with that light, you actually see a beautiful wall of glass, almost crystal, right in front of you. So you cannot go any further, but it doesn't matter. You can see through. So you almost have your nose right on that wall, crystal wall, glass wall, and you see something behind that wall. And behind that wall, there's a version of you. So you see kind of a shadow. You see your body, you see your silhouette, you see yourself. But something is different about that silhouette. Something is different about what you see on the other side. Obviously, it's you. You recognize yourself. But it's the way you move. It's the way you express yourself. It's the way you're dressed. It's the way you talk. It may be the people you interact with. As you may not have to be in the forest. Maybe what you see on the other side is another environment. But what you see on the other side is exactly the best version of yourself. It's what you're looking for in your life. So all the goals you set prior to the session are actually visible through this glass, through this crystal wall. The person you see on the other side is real. The person you see on the other side is you. But with all the abilities, all the inner power, the focus, the motivation to get there. So once again, just remember the goals you had set for yourself. Physically, what are your goals? If you have some, just look at them through the glass. On the other side, look at yourself. The person you see on the other side of the glass has attained your physical goals. Once again, whether it's the way you look, how you eat, how you move, the exercise you do, you see that person enjoying the goals she has attained or he has attained. Once again, look at this person you see on the other side. That person is you, but that person has succeeded. Very, very good. Okay, still breathing in through the mouth and exhaling through the nose. You look at that person and she or he has attained exactly what you wanted to reach on the mental level. Learning easily, talking in public easily, learning more, maybe writing an essay very easily. All this is being achieved very easily for the person you see on the other side. And you see that person succeeding. You see that person working and succeeding perfectly doing so. So once again, your mental goals are achieved through that glass. The person you see on the other side is you, but she or he is attaining those goals. Great. And you feel it. Remember, you are that person. It's just a projection of yourself. So whatever she feels or he feels, you feel. So you feel the benefit of already feeling success, feeling that your goals are achieved. You just enjoy this, and that's very good. Now, if you had goals on the emotional side, once again, see that person on the other side succeeding, being completely balanced emotionally, being friends with his or her emotions, being connecting, understanding what his or her anger means, what her his sadness means, suddenly being friends with those messengers and being totally and fully reconnected to them. So once again, whatever your emotional goals were, you see it through that beautiful crystal wall. You see that person feeling at peace, at ease with whatever the emotional side is, her or his emotional side is. Good. Now, what were your spiritual goals? Just, once again, think about them and see through the wall, the glass, the crystal wall, and see those goals being attained by that version of yourself. You see that person either praying, meditating, doing yoga, reading about spirituality, or just following a routine, something you wanted for yourself. Suddenly you see the results. Just following that spiritual routine. It could be creativity, being an artist and just enjoying doing your art, feeling your intuition coming in. Doesn't matter what your goals were, they are being attained right now as you're looking through that wall, that glass wall, that crystal wall, you see that the person on the other side is you, but the best version of yourself on all the levels, on whatever you needed to work on the other side, it's being attained. And because the person you see on the other side is you, right now, just see the wall collapsing right now, and feel that you can touch that person that was on the other side. So you touch that person, you touch her. That person was you, a projection of yourself, the best version of yourself on all the levels. And by touching her, suddenly she becomes you. She or he becomes you. And because you saw what you saw that projection, you are becoming that projection right now. So allow that vision to merge within you, to blend within you. His or her cells or your cells. Their desires or your desires. The ease in the way they were doing things, and when I say they, it's you, it's your projection, is becoming your ease, your comfort, your security, your self-confidence. Everything that vision achieved is yours right now, because your mind does not make a difference between what you envisioned, what you saw, what you created in your mind, and what you feel right now. It is making it just one. You are becoming that person because you saw it. Okay, so a last deep breath through the mouth, and then exhaling through the nose. I will count to 3, and at 3 you will be able to open your eyes and realize that there's something new about you. There's a connection to something stronger about you, and you can be extremely proud of it. Starting with 1, 2, feeling the energy flowing a little bit faster, getting back to its regular rate. And at 3, just right now, open your eyes. Open your eyes, then, hi, I'm here. And just once again, breathe in and enjoy what you've experienced. You can repeat this experience on a regular basis. You can close your eyes for 1 minute and see again that vision you saw through the other side of the glass. Because you saw it, because you felt it, because you created, your mind makes it real. Because what you see is what is being somehow materialized here. So please repeat this exercise if you feel you need to. But with the video or without the video, you can do it. That's a fact. If you saw it, it's already recorded in your mind. So I wish you the best for this week, but please share your comments. Send me information. If you want to connect with me for the next video, just like this video, share it with your friends. And I have 2 new Facebook pages. One is called, well, of course, in French, the Better Being Project in English and in French. But just look for it. Look for any of my professional pages on YouTube or Facebook. I am sharing this. Once again, send me those little hearts, as this is just the beginning of a great adventure. And if you liked what we've done today, just know that next week there's going to be something different. Every time we will work on something different. You might love some methods over others, and it's totally understandable. But every time we will try to work on a different aspect. This one was actually working on all of them, so that's a good one to repeat. So I wish you a great week. I think, once again, I went over time. But I wish you a great week. Please share your comments. I love that. And share those videos. They are free for you to use. Share it with your friends and family. So bye. See you very soon, guys. And have a great weekend, as we are starting a weekend right now. See you very soon. Bye-bye.